Yo, what's up, y'all? Hold up. Let me try and get Rec Room to load up here. Oh, playing in two different things now. Okay, wait, hold up. Hold up. Okay, boom. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Did it open? It did open. Okay. And we're not streaming that one. So, but I have two OBSs open. Okay, there we go. Hey, why am I so short? Okay, that's gonna be a problem for this thing. Well, this podium isn't gonna be the main podium for the whole video because, or not video, stream. Haven't done a stream for a little bit. Well, because behind this camera, there's something special. Okay, something very special. Let me get my chat on my hand and hey, what's up, Cassie? And we're about to announce it right now. But before we do, I want to say something to literally anyone. Hold up, let me just put you on BRB to make sure that this camera doesn't absolutely expose everything on my plans. Okay. Scene. Okay. Did not expose a single plan. Yeah, it has been a while. Okay. So I just want to say thank you guys for 200 subscribers. I'm at 205 right now. It's been like 2 months since 200, but I just want to say thank you all because I didn't really get a great whole video for that done. I got a 5-minute, the 2-minute video. It wasn't the best. I will say that 300 hopefully will be better, and yeah, that's gonna be a big milestone. Definitely 1,000 is the biggest milestone that I'm gonna have for the longest time, but I don't even know if I'll get there. But hopefully we get to 300 at least. Now that's enough of my yapping. Let's get to something that should have been done years ago. Okay, you guys should be done with that. Okay. We're here, okay? It's been years that I really wanted to show this game off to everyone. And I just want to say that it's finally coming out. I don't even care how long this takes, even if it takes up to next year. I want this game to come out soon. I'm not able to play after Cassie, but if you want to play tomorrow, probably be on. So I have like 4 questions in front of me. You guys can't see them, but I'll be answering them that I made. So don't act like I have a fan base because I don't. Okay, but anyways, we're gonna be going over these simple questions that I made. I'm gonna probably make some more questions up during this. So right now we are in a new studio that I'm working on. It has this for these type of streams. It's been like 3 years since we last worked on the original Top Face. It might have been 4 years. It might have been maybe 5. But it is. It has been on my mind since the day that we lost this original game. Now, it will be called Top Face the First Act because Top Face name is already taken, and the first act is not that bad actually. Okay, but messing me up. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a deal to me. Um, but I just want to say that I've been dying to get this game out. Me and my friend Lost Z-Man have been dying to get this game out, but we kind of left the topic like 3 to 2 years ago because banning in Rec Room, the military in Rec Room TRC. If you don't know about this, go check out my video talking about All About Me or something like that. I don't remember the title of the video, but I just want to say that it's been so damn long, and now we have a somewhat of a game getting developed, and hopefully an hour to 30-minute long story. Our old goal was actually, I'm not going to answer that right now because that is actually one of the questions. I'm about to answer like literally everything. Okay, so the first question is, what genre is this? As in, what genre is this game gonna be? And of course, if you couldn't tell by the character over there, it's gonna be a horror game. Okay. Um, so it will be a horror game. It will be a story horror game that has been dying to reach sunlight in Rec Room, and it's gonna be hopefully released this year. It should be released if I work on it a lot, which I've been putting in for like a week or 3 weeks now, like hour or two of each day, just putting some consistent effort in making some things. But I do want to get this to be a story game, which I'm still trying to build onto that. I'm getting different stories built inside my head, and I have over there a room that has a whole bunch of plans on different whiteboards that have different stories of the original game, and I've been stealing from that and putting it into my game, which is the new Top Face the First Act, and splitting it up, making it better, and making it more constructed and more easier to follow. I'm not gonna start working on the story until I finally get a whole script of the story, because that's all I used to do. Is in every movie, which we still do this, is not write a single thing down for what we want to record or what we want to say or do in a game or just do in a movie. In the Casino Heist movie, we literally didn't even plan a single thing besides jumping out of the helicopter and trying to get an exit plane. And guess what? The exit plane didn't work. We didn't even redo the scene. We just jumped right off that building and called it a great scene. Which, now that I relook at that, I really wish I didn't do that. But at the time that we were recording it, it was definitely a lot more fun to do. Okay, I know I'm yapping so much right now, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it because there's gonna be lots of information. Wait, it's good. Don't clip this, but there's gonna be a lot. No, I'm not even gonna say it because I know someone will clip it. But I want to say that this genre is gonna be horror, and it's gonna be story horror, which you don't really see in Rec Room anymore. Because that one group, I forget their name, but RIP to them. I don't think they really make horror games too much anymore, which definitely lowers the market on story games because no one else really made story games. There's a handful of story games, and then there is a bucket full of stupid FNAF chase around maps that are boring. I mean, the Ignited Freddy was fun for a month, and then after you play it for like that year that it was highlighted, it kind of got boring. Whenever you heard people say it, you thought cringe instantly. But whenever you see a story game in Rec Room, you're going to instantly click on that because there's really nothing else in the market for story in Rec Room. So hopefully this will add to the story games, and hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of videos playing it if this succeeds. Okay. How much minute? We're on 13 minutes. Am I yapping already? Okay. Can't wait to work on this. Yes, sir. This will be a fun project. Are we going to reach our old goals? So, this is the second question. Are we going to reach our old goals? And this is maybe. Probably not, though. Our old goals were to be the scariest and the longest horror game ever in Rec Room. Which, that is a very big goal. I mean, it would take probably a year straight of doing this. So, I'm just going to mark that off as no. We're not going to get the longest game. We might not get the scariest game, but we will be up there. And we may get the funnest horror game, which I really hope that would be something that we could achieve during this project, because that's really all we're trying to get. We're not trying to get the most scariest, the longest. We're trying to get the most funnest for you guys to enjoy, and something that can be recordable and put it on YouTube and have thousands of people looking at it. And hopefully we can work with big time Rec Room YouTubers to play this game whenever this comes out. But that will be the model up there. If you guys see that, I will probably redo it eventually if we ever add on to this game. That model is right now permanent, but it could be changed every so often, making different additions to it. But to follow back at that question, are we gonna reach our old goals? No, we're not gonna get anywhere close to them. We're gonna probably get less than a quarter of those goals. We're gonna hopefully get a scary game. We're gonna hopefully get a decent long game that can produce a 15-minute video for every user. But that doesn't mean it's gonna be 12, 24 hours, decades long. It's gonna be hopefully an hour long, the 30 minutes, which that's what I'm trying to get to, because lots of the story games are kind of like that. And so yeah, that's that question. Third question is this gonna use the old story? Yeah, as I just said a little bit ago, we're gonna pick and pull out of those of the old story and put it into the new story and hopefully get a constructed story. But I'm gonna say one thing about this is that the old story is not gonna be exactly the same. If you guys followed up with any of the trailers or any of the old live streams that we did about this game, we had a really weird story. I don't even think I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, but or even post this in Rec Room, so I don't even know how that would have went. There was a really weird photo taken. You guys could probably find it. Do your own research. But that's probably the biggest reason why I don't want to take the whole old story and just make that ours. But yes, enroll in the babies. I don't know what that means, but I agree with the other things you said. So by the way, this guy in the chat, Lost Demon, I don't know if there's anyone else watching. It says there's one more person, but it could just be me. But Lost Demon is a original founder, and I'm original founder too, of the old Top Face game. So yeah, that's just throwing that out. But we are gonna pick and pull from the old story and try and get it looking newer and also having the same feel of the old story. But I just don't really want to have the exact old story as ours and just continue off it, because I don't really like the old story. I feel like there could be so much more. I already have the first beginning of the story, which I've written down somewhere in my room. I don't know where. It's in the journal, but it's a simple story for the start. I haven't really been getting to it because I've been working on this new movie. You guys should go check it out. And I've been just working on different things and stuff. But I'm playing basketball. Basketball is fun. But I know I'm yapping a lot, but you know, this will be a good short run. But yeah, so we're just gonna pick and pull from our old story and make it a new story and construct it better. Okay, now our fourth question is the story gonna be good? Now, I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote these questions, because what is that even? What is that? question: is the story gonna be good? Okay, well, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna try and build off that question. I'm gonna say, is the story gonna be good? Like, like playable? Is it gonna be fun? How is it gonna be? Like, what different genres and what different things? Um, so is the story gonna be good? I'm gonna say hopefully yes. I'm gonna. That's just a weird question how I look at it. Um, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna try and make the story as good as I can. Uh, if I can't make it to an hour long game, it would definitely hopefully be a 30-minute long game. And we're gonna try and eliminate all the bugs there. And the story is gonna be based off of maybe true stories and pick and pulling from those two. But that's really all I got for that question. And the last but not least question is there gonna be gore? Yes, there will be gore. I will have to check the guidelines of Rec Room Creation rules because I don't know how much gore we can do. But if we can do a intense amount of gore, we're gonna do an intense amount of gore. If we can only do limit, like maybe not too much, then we'll do that limit. But we're gonna go to the maximum that we can with gore, and hopefully get a very gory game into Rec Room. But I don't really know the rules based off that. I don't know how much bodies, like if you can do bodies, if you can do how much blood you can do. But that's really all for that. I don't really know how much gore I want to put into this game. I want to put a lot, but I just don't really know about the rules. Anyways, that's it for the questions. I just want to say that I've been working on this stupid studio for like 20 minutes now, and I already got some things back there. Uh, that's why my live stream took like to 3. To be honest, I've been working on it for a whole hour or so. It's not the biggest one, but this is gonna be the one that I can do some stupid simple streams in here. That's just to wrap it all up for the top face thing. Let's dive in our history details though. I want to go more in our history. So, back in, I would like to say 2022, maybe 2021. You can check the date by going to our old trailers somewhere on the internet. I don't know. It's somewhere on the internet. But our old trailers came out like 2021, 2022, maybe. Probably not 2023. But those trailers were dropped when we had a very cool scene done, plated done, finished, okay? But at that time, we were also making a military named TRC. If you don't know what that is, there's a video on that somewhere on my channel. I forget what it's called. Go check it out. But TRC was a decent sized military, I'd say. It was just mostly me and Lost Z-Man, but at the times, like in some events, we had up to 10, maybe not 10, probably like 5 people, not including me and Z-Man. But, but, like, we got into a war with Hornets, okay? Hornets, you probably don't know them. Oh, okay, that was weird. It just spawned me over there. You probably don't know them, but it's a local military, not famous at all. You probably, no one knows this in this chat besides Lost Z-Man. No one knows about this military. But I will say that they were kind of crazy. They banned my friend Lost Z-Man for, I don't know, I think it was a junior ban. And that means when you get juniored, it deletes everything from your rooms. And matter of fact, we created Top Face on his account. So there goes a month of creating a game down the drain. But I'll say a year or two after, we start a new game that has the Top Face name in it, and we were working on it for maybe at most a week. We got actually a lot done there, but we lost focus on the game and went somewhere else. And that is it. There is nothing else about Top Face history besides that. That tops off the whole thing. I might be missing a little more, but that is basically the brief view of the whole Top Face history. I'm trying to get the stream up to 30 minutes because I want like a speech, you know. It's cool. So we're gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring down this guy to you so you guys can see him. I don't want to grab the camera because it's gonna show everything behind the scenes. You guys get to check out this character. This character is still getting worked on, by the way, but so far he's decently made. I made him the original. Actually, no, this would be cool to show you guys. So that is the newest model, the latest model. Okay, made in, I don't know, 2024. And the oldest model, Lost Demon, if you're still in here, what is the oldest model called? This is a small quiz for him. The oldest model. I don't know if he'll know this, but I think he should. We'll put him right here. Okay. So we have this guy right here. He's interesting looking. For the time that I created him, this was like absolutely a huge shock. And at least when we were talking, this was absolutely the biggest thing I've ever, like the coolest thing I made during that time. Let me charge my headset in real quick because my headset might die during the speech. Hold up. It's not ending well. Let me find this. Boom. Okay. So, this guy was, I forgot how weird his face looked. But this guy was made somewhere around 2023. I don't know. He was pretty cool though. At the time, we were so happy to see something like this because we were working on a thing. Actually, you know what? I forgot the biggest point of our history. How could I forget this? So, one foggy night on Christmas Eve. Actually, no, I'm just joking. Yes, it was Green Goblin, by the way. But one night, I don't remember any day because I am stupid. But one night, okay, me and Lost Demon created a room. Created a room named Tape Face. I misheard him, okay? I misheard him. He said, make a room named Tape Face, but Tape Face didn't really have something. I don't know. Tape Face was not available as a room. I heard him say Top Face. Okay? So I'm like, okay, Top Face. And then he re-looks at it and he's like, no, this is him. Hold up. Let me get this guy's face. Let me get this guy's face right here. Hey, look it. See him? So act like this was me. Okay, this guy right there is me. I'm Lost Z-Man. That's exactly how he looked. And he said, I said Tape Face, not Top Face. And ever so that night, we kept it Top Face. And nothing has changed. Tape Face was our old name, and that will not come back because Top Face is just better. It doesn't really mean anything. Top Face doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't make sense, but guess what? It sounds cool, so that's our name. I'm watching from a little behind. I tuned in a little late. Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah. You're good. You mean, is my stream delayed? Because to close this all off, I'm gonna put on the teaser again. I am gonna release that video tonight, so you guys will get to see that. It will be out. By the way, in the studio, there is something in the middle of that room there that has a big impact on my future videos, which I want to show you guys soon in a short. So just get ready for that, I guess. Nothing else to say, but let's put on the teaser. and hopefully you guys enjoy. Okay. Uh, so I will see y'all tomorrow. Maybe I don't know. For me, it is you're just seeing that? That's crazy. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll see y'all later, and yeah, nothing else to say, but have a good day. Ooh, that would have been a good outro for like Have a Good Day by Ice, or Have a Good Day by Ice Cube. What? I mean, it's a good day. I don't know. Okay, bye.